I mean, hey, there's not much more that we can say about this young man. Bijan Robinson is the best freshman running back to come into college football this season, at least rated by a lot of the scouting services. I mean, he did everything you could possibly imagine at South Point High School. He was All-State. He was like Gatorade Player of the Year. Like, he's the man. I mean, what do you want to say? And if you don't believe me, check this out.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
And live joining us from are you in Tucson? Are you in Austin? What's up, Bijan?
No, how you guys doing? No, I'm in Austin.
All right, Austin, huh? Are you in dorm life right now or what?
Yeah. So we're just getting done, starting to move in. It's almost finished. We just got a couple more things to do, but yeah, we're in the dorms right now. Getting done.
I mean, how excited are you right now? I memean, this is like what you've been waiting for, right? To get to this level. I know there's probably another level. I know this, but maybe that's 3 years down the road or whatever. But right now, like you get to experience the same thing every other freshman does when they come onto campus, whether they're an athlete or not.
Yeah.
What's the mood inside Bijan Robinson right now?
Blessed, very blessed, excited. I'm just ready to go. I got to wait a week because the virus. So the dude that moved in today, they got to kind of wait and just get tested on some things on the COVID test and just get tested on your body and everything. But when we get ready to go, it's go time. And God brought me here, to play with these guys and just show the world what we got.
So when I first met Bijan, he just finished up his freshman year at South Point. Chubby-cheeked freshman, still looks like a 14-year-old. Now I'm looking at him right now. He's got a goatee, like he's turned into a man. Bijan, thank you again for coming on our podcast, man. I really do appreciate it. So
no problem.
This is an interesting time to be in your position because you're a high-profile athlete, and this is all going on during a global pandemic. Like, you're transitioning into college life, but then there's the testing, there's the social distancing during workouts. So like, what's the plan for you? Do you have to test daily? I mean, what's kind of the issues there, or what's your day-to-day routine?
Yeah, so you test now, and then they'll see, like, if you do test positive for it, then you have to kind of quarantine yourself for, I think, 7 days. But they'll test you daily. We got to keep taking these daily screeners on our phone, on the Teamworks app, to see if we're okay or not for that day, or if we're feeling well. But for the virus, yes, we have to just keep testing daily. I actually have a test tomorrow for my first test, and then the team will get their testing done today. So I mean, it's a scary time, but we do got to make sure we're all safe and not, giving it to other people or getting it as a team, so we don't have to get quarantined all the time.
One of the great things that people can do is compartmentalize, right? And I think, especially right now, you got to worry about the virus, yes, but you also got to worry about getting your mind right for the upcoming season, should there be one,
right,
and getting yourself prepared. How was that training process from your last game at South Point to right now? Like, how have you gotten yourself prepared for the college game?
I mean, just year by year, me getting bigger and bigger. I think the transition really started where I really get to see, like, college workouts and how things are going to be in this level with my new trainer. Her name is Carla Garrett. She trained a whole bunch of NFL guys. She's been to the Olympics herself, and just seeing that Olympic lifting training and the different types of movement for your body that that will be effective in college football, just like I was in high school, and keep improving from what I used to be and to now. I mean, I feel like the transition will be pretty smooth. I know I just gotta, get used to the speed of the game and how college football is. But I feel like when I get used to it, it'll be a pretty good transition.
So tell us about the other freshmen, the players, just getting adjusted to the teammates. Different than your high school teammates because you're now at a big boy level. But what's it like being around the guys?
No, it's super dope. I mean, we all have group chats. So I talked to every player already, and even coming in, these last 3 days, it's all been love and just happy to see each other because we know we can be something special. I know we will be, but just us as friends, as friends first, brothers. We just all talk to each other, see how everybody's doing, and it's all love. When we see each other and get here for the first time, and when we get ready to compete, then we'll go from there.
Bijan, obviously, what's going on in the world today, and with the Black Lives Matter movement. You're a prominent athlete. You're a Black athlete. You're at the University of Texas, and there's some stuff going on at UT. How are you taking this all in, and how do you feel you can best approach this as we move forward?
I'm all for it. I'm all for the protests. I'm all for the Black Lives Matter. I'm all for it all because people, the Black people need to be heard. Just to better the country, white, Black, Asian, no matter whatever ethnicity you are, it's best for the country. So for me, I try to, observe and, watch the protests. I'll go some here and there, but just seeing what people are doing is really awesome for, not only, us as people, but even for, sports, anything we got going on in this world. So I support it all, and I just hope everybody stays safe through it because I know it can get violent. So, yeah, these protests need to keep going on.
I think as a young Black man, coming from another Black man, I just gotta say, you have a tremendous platform on your own, and you have a tremendous opportunity to not only get yourself right and get to another level athletically, but also you have a tremendous amount of power and influence. And hey, I gotta say, man, I appreciate you coming on and doing this. And I hope you stay humble, baby. And you've been a humble kid the entire time I've ever seen you and met you. And
Yes,
I hope you have that as you go forward, and you get influenced by the ones that truly understand what this process is going to be like, not only as you as an 18, 19-year-old, but when you become 40 and you're retired from football and you're moving on to that next phase of your life, and how much influence you're really going to have. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yep. No, thank you.
Hey, Bijan, I know, like you said, you have a platform and, you're going to continue to use it. Is there an athlete that you looked up to or idolized that used their platform for issues like this?
Yeah, absolutely. LeBron James, he's my guy for real. Like, how he handles himself through all this pressure. He has pressure that he has to say things and be a part of this community, but just how he handles himself off the court and on the court, I look at that a lot. I watch a lot of videos off of him just to see how he maneuvers through pressure and how, whenever he does get criticized, what he does. And I just love to see it because, I don't want to be a LeBron James, of course, but just striving to be like that, you can reach high limits from seeing him.
It's so crazy to see Bijan right now. He's got that deep voice, he's kind of filled down to his body. It really takes you away from this right here.
Hey guys, I'm Bijan. I'm gonna tell you a story.
Yes, sir.
What? First, I am a funny guy. Hello, ladies. I'm super cool. But
I had to do it, man. I had to do it, Bijan.
Hey, that was a time right there. That was a time.
I mean, how much confidence did you have when you were, what was that, like 8, 9 years old?
Yeah, I was just messing around with YouTube. I saw the record sign up there, and I just took that video. I took 2 videos, and after I took them, I just put them on there, and I would never know how they would get seen ever, but it was just a little fun time.
That's right.
So did you not even think about deleting them, or did you get locked out of your account, or you were just like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it up there?
I just let it up there. I don't even know what that account was. I don't know the password or nothing. I just left it up, and one day people will see that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Justin, you got anything else from my man Bijan or what?
Yeah, because he just moved to Austin, Texas, and Texas is one of the states in this country that has some very delicious barbecue.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
So Bijan, is there a place? Is there a certain style of barbecue that you really like when you go out there to Texas?
I mean, I have to do more a little observing, see what they got. I know. I'm trying to eat this brisket that everybody's talking about. I know that brisket good, but
Yeah,
I mean, I just gotta see what's out here. I know I've been moving these past 3 days, so we've been to like fast food restaurants. Whataburger here is a little different though. Different in Arizona.
How so?
They just make their stuff. It just tastes different. The meat tastes different. The fries taste different. It's everything's a little different.
And they have Dr. Pepper shakes. Have you ever had that before?
I've never had that.
It's the best milkshake you ever
never
had.
will. Pepper shake.
Yeah.
Franklin Barbecue. Check that place out. You might have to wait because you're Bijan Robinson and you play for UT. You could probably get the hookup and get to the front of the line and not have to wait at 5 o'clock in the morning like I did. But there you go. There's a good spot to check out. There's tons and tons of great barbecue. I have family in the Austin area, so I'm familiar with it. But there you go. Bijan Robinson joining us today on the Total BS podcast. Bijan, best of luck to you, brother, and I hope you stay safe in more ways than just the COVID, but also on the field, and you continue to produce like you did all throughout high school. You were a model citizen while you were here, and if there's any kid out there that wants to look up to somebody who did it right, you were the guy.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. No, I was going to talk to you guys.
I will echo that.
For sure. All right.
Take care of yourself, Bijan. Thank you.
Yep, you guys too.
Do you think?
Bijan Robinson from the University of Texas, a bright young man with a bright young future. Hook 'em horns, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We don't care. We don't rep any school when we're on this show. We love all the schools. We love all the players. So if you saw Bijan on there and you want to come on, just come on. Come on.
And we talk about a number of things, but I will say this. Don't have an embarrassing video on YouTube.
I don't think it was embarrassing though.
It wasn't embarrassing.
A lot of confidence. You know what I mean? I like that. He was like,
it's
like
adorable.
The ladies. I like to have fun.
I
loved it.
Super fun guy.
That was super fun guy.
Hello, ladies.
What's so funny is the first girl I ever asked on a date, I think I used that quote and it did not work for me. So we'll see. And probably a little bit better luck for Mr. Robinson than it was for me, for sure. But Bijan Robinson, thank you for joining
Heisman
us.
Winner.
Absolutely. That's who I would have my money on.